Well, we do want to talk more about that. Cleveland police are expressing extreme concern regarding their safety after the Dallas police ambush and are revising their security plans for the RNC. Let's bring in Steve Loomis, president of the Cleveland Police Patrolmen's Association. Steve, what do you make about the now tightening of the security plan for Cleveland police after these attacks in Dallas?
Well, certainly it's going to be adjusted. I don't think that we're going to be looking at the trouble that, or increased trouble, but it is going to be adjusted, and that's proper to make those adjustments. We have to train for and prepare for a worst case scenario. I
mean, we look at a city like Cleveland, and it's natural to wonder, Cleveland, are they prepared to handle this sort of event? We have full faith that the police will do their job as it's carried out, but they are dependent on the plan in place being the right one.
Yeah, that's absolutely correct. The men and women of the Cleveland Police Department and the officers that are coming from around the country that are going to assist us in this are going to do the absolute best that they can do with the resources and the training and the equipment that they have.
What is one of the biggest obstacles for security in this city?
Everybody's going to be great in the Quicken Loans arena. The delegates are going to be safe. The Fed's going to take care of those folks. My concern is the life outside the gated moat, so to speak. We're going to have two very, very passionate groups of people here in Cleveland, large groups of people, and I'm going to have our officers are going to be standing in between them. And
so how are you doing that? Because we are hearing that that's what, now that we see what has happened outside of some of these airports, it's not happening inside the airports and beyond security, it's happening outside. So what extra security are you taking, or what other extra precautions for that outside the gate security?
Well, I think that we're just going to have to wait and see the hand that's dealt to us and react very quickly to whatever issues come up.
So how do you plan for that? Are you running procedures today? Are you running through emergency events? Are you practicing? What are you doing?
They are doing scenarios, sitting at a desk, and it's a lot different sitting at a desk than it is out in the street, I can tell you that. Our guys and gals are out every day now, probably up until the RNC. They're going to be training together with outside agencies and the mounted units and the motorcycle units, and everybody is on board, and we're going to do the absolute best that we can do to keep everybody safe, including protesters, including Trump supporters, including businesses. We're going to go out there and we're going to do the job, and we hope for the best.
Steve, the ACLU filed a lawsuit, and Cleveland in turn expanded the protest area around the Quicken Loans arena. Do you have additional resources you can call on if you need them? Do you have, who's on your speed dial to say, hey, we need more hands on deck? Yeah,
we have mutual aid agreements with all of the inner ring and outer ring suburbs. They can get to us very quickly if we need them. I'm sure that the state troopers are going to have additional resources that will be made available if we need them. Hopefully we don't need a National Guard call-up, but that's certainly a possibility if things start going south on us. So.
And Steve, are you getting assistance from the Department of Homeland Security or the Secret Service on this outside arena? You said that their feds are taking care of the inside, but are you getting any federal assistance on the outside area that you'll be covering?
Yeah, not that I'm privy to, but I'm absolutely sure that they're going to have a hand in helping us protect the citizens and the protesters. And I want to make that very clear. We are there to, just like the Dallas police officers, and our heart and prayers go out to our brothers and sisters in Dallas. But they were there to protect the protesters, and they did that in an amazing way. And I expect the exact same thing will happen in Cleveland with the men and women of the Cleveland Police Department. Law enforcement officers across this country care about the safety of the citizens and not the false narrative that's going around out there that, quite frankly, is getting us killed. The politicians need to stop and let investigations continue.
Do you blame anybody for that rhetoric?
Yeah, I blame the President of the United States for that rhetoric. I blame the governor of Minnesota for that rhetoric. Absolutely. There was not one day of investigative work done in Baton Rouge or in Minnesota before conclusions were being made by very important people, not just activists, but very important people. And that is absolutely unacceptable on all accounts, and they have blood on their hands.
All right. Well, you are urging your members to remain alert and extremely cognizant while on the job, while protecting everyone at that convention next week. Thanks for joining us, Steve Loomis.
Thank you very much for having me.